is going on, friends and fam? Crazy world, it's the beginning of the week. We're here, day 1043 in a row, Renaissance Man Show. We're getting into it like we do every single night, fam. So make sure you hit those notifications, and I'll see you in a minute.
Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Whoa, until you meet us one day. Yeah. Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate.
Dr. Marvin.
Bob, I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Are you freaking kidding me? I got a sleep sofa right next to me. He's taking a poop. I'm sitting here trying to just dictate, right? And this freaking guy, look, he's pooped his pants. Right freaking down. Peter, what's happening? We're gonna need you to get that TPS report. Secretary Clearance, John Ryan. Wow, John, come down. No, hey, drop the hey, John. What are you doing? What? My Aunt Judy told me I gotta poop my pants. I got a triple diaper on. Joe, wake up, you freaking bubbly idiot. Freaking kidding me. It's Monday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1043 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. We're getting into it just like we do every single night, fans. So I hope you're ready for this. I got something extremely crazy going on. I tried to get it ready for us to watch at 9, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen. No, Zabrowski, couldn't work. There's too much stuff going on in the flick, you know? Too much stuff. I couldn't get it together. I tried. He's like, you couldn't get it going for the fam? Pre-show? Do a little Renaissance Man 9 p.m. film like you do every night, Mark? I tried. Zabrowski did my best. But I had to go and get doll hair to pay Joanne. She's like begging me to get her doll hair tonight. I don't know what the frig. You got bags of it right behind me, right? Margaret was just saying in the chat, I thought you'd have the bags of hair cleaned up by now, Mark. You know, when Joanne does her thing, you know, she's sandbagging us with the friggin' bags of hair back there. It's terrible. Tad knew. Tad was all about it. He's like, look, if they're going to do the friggin' hair in the background, I'm not showing up tonight. I didn't blame Tad at all for that one because I was like, I get it. You know, Joanne, friggin' sloppy Joanne back there with bags of doll hair. No, it's not. What's that, Zabrowski? Yeah, no, Zabrowski said he's getting sick of it too. I get it, buddy, but you got nothing you can do. You are in for the year. We contracted him. He's the Grammy winner that's always on every night. We get him, or at least one woohoo. The other night we got a double woohoo out of him, right? We're here. We did it. He gave us the double decker. It was like it was a moment in history, really. I think it's only happened 3 times. 1,043 days in a row, and Zabrowski gave us a double decker 3 times. Proud of you, because that's, you know, those were gratis. Hey, we're throwing it in. I'm going to drink my yoo-hoo. Woohoo. We got it all out of him. Zabrowski, we're about 1:09 away from you woohooing the freaking hell out of this planet, right? What are we doing, right? What's that, Joanne? Joanne, stop friggin' wheezing. You know? She's back there doing a wheezeroo. Open up the friggin' file again. Hey, Zabrowski file. We know you got a Zabrowski file situation going on. He's right there. He's about to woohoo the hell out of this planet. We're about to get a 10.0 from Zabrowski. Who's thinking we're getting a 10.0 tonight? right? What are we doing? I even was asking Sonny! Oh, we got a 10. A 10.0. Biggity boo. I'm here at my table. I'm at my table. You can't do 10.0. Zabrowski situation. No, thank you, Gino. I'll take an espresso. You have a biscuit? I need a Stella Doro. Oh, thank you. Dipperoo. You forgot to put the sugar in the raw? What are we doing? Zabrowski, you're up! I can't figure you. Give it to us, buddy. I want that 10-0. If you don't give me a 10-0, I'm freaking firing you. Let me get the 10-0. That was it. That was a 10-0 right there, right? I'm here. I'm like, I need a 10-0. I got it. I got the 10-0, you know? I was just like sitting here waiting for it, you know? And then, woo friggin' who? Stop drinking your you. I'm giving you a compliment. Zabrowski, where you're doing it. You know, sometimes you get a woohoo and the guy doesn't really appreciate the 10-0 you give him. You know, okay, Luganus. Don't be the guy, you know, who like knows he's good. You know, we don't like that guy. We want the guy who's humble. You come here, Grammys on your friggin' desk. You're friggin' polishing your Grammys, right? No, Joanne, you too with the friggin' filing cabinet. She polishes the filing cabinet. This is my Bible. I got it in 84. Friggin' taking photos with it. What are we doing, Joanne, when are we going to get you to the hospital? Can we figure out how to extract you from my basement yet? We don't know. She's been sleeping down here. The snoring. Guys, a Soros snore? No good. I got kids asleep upstairs. They're like, Daddy, please, can you get the friggin' Soros snore out of here, right? I'm trying to sleep. I got school in the morning. You got a Soros snore in the basement? Kid, sorry. She's a lifetime contract. You know, blood oath. We got her. What am I supposed to do? She's on a doll hair regimen. Where are we gonna put her? You know? She goes home, she got some caribou there. We got the Karazoo situation going on. The first Karazoo. Let's go to the Bronx Zoo. Bronx Zoo? No. We're going to the Joanne Karazoo. You pull up, there's 7,463, caribou all over the place. You're in a Karazoo. Oh, that one's interesting. It's a foot bigger than the other one. There's a family trip you never forget, right? Oh, yeah, I've never seen so many caribou in my life. Yeah, we talked about it forever. Wrote a book about it, really. But look, when you're doing it, and then Joanne shows up, snoring in the basement, George Soros, what is that? What are we doing? I'm just looking for a normal sounding assistant, I mean, seriously, guys, right? Right? Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to do a freaking show with that going on? It's just too loud. And then when she starts opening up the file cabinet to get the Zabrowski file, Joanne, stop throwing bags of freaking hair behind me. Did you see that one? She just tossed it, almost hit me. Bing, biggity boo, I'm trying to do a show here. She's throwing doll hair at me. I did not put that in the contract, that if she's mad, she can't throw doll hair at me. That is something that she's a little loophole. She's working with a little loophole on me, right? And I got to dodge. I'm in here doing, guys, what was that? Oh, sorry, it was some hair being thrown at me. Joanne situation back there. It's the one thing I didn't work out in the, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Yeah. No, Zabrowski, I got you covered. You can't do a thing. I do have to pay you real dollars instead of doll hairs, like Joanne, but you're a Grammy winner. You're worth it, So how's everybody doing out there? I want to say what's up to each and every one of you. I'm literally so excited to be here with you for many reasons. This is the 1043rd day in a row of what we do here. And I just want to say hello to each and every one of you and welcome you to what we're doing here. This is the Renaissance. And what is the Renaissance really? I never really went through that until it was actually my mother who sent me the definition of Renaissance. Well, I don't have it in front of me, but basically it's an awakening. It's a new dawn. It's It's an elevation of mind and spirit. I'm thinking to myself, freaking, hey, if this show is nothing more than elevating the spirit, I don't know what to call it, So we went from Mark Pires' Real Talk show to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man show. And to me, I've never felt more comfortable in the name as I have recently when we're putting out 130 songs in the month, doing 2 films in the year, 2 feature films. It's just crazy stuff. 1,043 days in a row for 2+ hours, and I plan to never stop doing this. I plan to show up with you every single day in order to provide at least a shelter and a positivity outlet for you. Because I don't get it in the world, and I just keep getting pulled down before I show up. Throughout the day, I'm pulled down. And then I show up here, and then I'm back with you. I'm back in that moment where we're living here, and we've forgotten about everything else that's a lie. We spend all of our seconds fearing what's coming next instead of enjoying the second you're in. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's how we were designed. But we have to figure out how to basically train ourselves to focus on the moment. When you're alive for 1,043 days in a row without a script, the moment flows. The moment is. And once you connect to it, there's nothing more beautiful. And I think I continue to prove that because we're just going insane on a daily basis with things. Everything we're doing is just 10 minutes of doing whatever, talking to Zabrowski and Joanne. She's the best number 2 you got, except when she goes number 2 with the hydrocarditis situation. When you got a heart that big and she's pushing it out, walls start to freaking expand like the Matrix. You're like, where's Neo? I'm right here. What are we doing? Got a Neo situation? Sometimes Neo shows up. He's like, I'm the one. Freaking A, you are, dude. When's the Neo 4 coming out? Like, I want to see. I haven't watched TV in 3 years, but I watched the freaking Matrix 4 when that thing comes out. You let me know. Because I don't watch TV. You have no idea. Maybe it came out already. It came out in 2016, dude. What are you talking about? Really? Well, I haven't watched TV since 2018, so it's been roughly 3 years. 18s are wrong. I mean, what's weird? I started the show December 31st, 2018. So really, the show could have started January 1st, 2019. And it would be so easy to always say, like, I started this in 2019. But I started it on New Year's Eve in the daytime. So forevermore, December 30th is our New Year's Eve. The Renaissance New Year's Eve. Where we get to refresh our spirit and mind. And my goal is we grow this number to a couple million people. And when we do get to every December 30th, we're just at a location where we can all get to, a remote location that we can all get to, and we make it work. We're a family. We figure out how to make it work so everybody can get there. We build a pot of some sort so people can grab and they can get tickets and they can all get there. Bring a freaking tent, whatever, and you're there. And every December 30th, we get together and we have a live Renaissance Man show where we meet, where we shake hands, we hug, we have a chance to see each other face to face and hear your laughter. You know how crazy it is that I've been doing all this without hearing any laughter? For 1,043 days, I've been doing everything I do without hearing one chuckle. I never really thought about that till now, but creating so much comedy, so many laughs without hearing one laugh. It's a weird thing. I have no idea what people think of what I do because I've never heard them laugh. The other night, it's funny, I was sitting and I was chatting with some friends. And we're there, it was my wife and I, and like the kids, and we're all doing our thing, and the husbands and I are chatting. And this is the first time I had a little face-to-face of this. And I've seen it with Wages a few times when I've had him on for conversations. And with the family chat, you know. But I had them, and for some reason we got into Future Mark. And I got into the Abraham Mark Lincoln. I was like, the Emancipation Proclamation of 1863. Abraham Mark Lincoln. And I started doing the whole couple things. I didn't do many, but I said, you know, Leonardo da Vinci, and I was doing the Michelangelo thing, and they all were like laughing really hard, and I was like, I almost got like jostled by it because I haven't heard anybody ever laugh at anything I've been doing here, you know? And I was like, oh, they're liking it. All right, let me keep going. Hold on, you ever hear the one about Mark Jellin traveling the friggin' globe, you know? And like for that 1 second, I was kind of like, okay, so you know, these moments that I think are very funny, that I laugh at because I don't have a chance to hear anybody laugh at them, but I laugh at them when I'm in the car or when I'm reviewing. And like, you know, I've always heard people say, oh, well, I think it's funny that people listen to their own music or they laugh at their own jokes or whatever. If you can't laugh at your own jokes, then you're not funny because you obviously didn't create something funny enough. If you can't create something that you can laugh at, then you're not funny because you need to make yourself laugh first before you can make anybody else laugh. And so laughter is the thing you need to attain. You need to figure out how to create something that you could laugh at. And if it's good enough for you to laugh at, then hopefully somebody else will laugh at it because then you believe in it, that it's funny, you know? And musically, same thing. You know, when you write as much music as we've been writing here, I relish the opportunity to drive and go to a next appointment, and I'm listening into the next song that we're going to be editing to have on the show or on the next album. Oh, man, I got to stop that. I got to take out that one section there because it's like 12 minutes of me freaking jamming out. Nobody wants to hear that, although I do. I'd love to keep my songs 30 minutes because that's what we do, but we're making them 5 minutes so you want to listen to them again, you know? And so all that's edited down, but while I'm driving and then I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm typing in the lyrics for you and I'm like, freaking, hey, this is some powerful stuff here. And so I am impacted, but it's interesting that I haven't still had a chance to hear how you guys feel. You know, we should do like a group chat here one day. In fact, I need to take phone calls on my phone number or else they're going to take my phone number away. We haven't used it in a year. Can you believe that? So let's maybe do that later. And you guys want to do some calls later? I'll give you the number. I think it's 741-TALK, 203-741-TALK. It's not hooked up right now. So if you call, it won't work. I have to turn it on. But I haven't turned it on in a year. I think the last time we had it on, there was a couple chooches that came on and they were trying to be funny. But I always say this is a philosophy I have. If you ever find yourself to be someone who's like, I'm going to call in to try to be funny on a show, you got to be funnier than the show. That's like the reality. You don't go up and say something that's off color or whatever, because people will do that. They'll call in and drop an F-bomb. Oh, F you, blah, blah, or this, hey, F this thing, F that. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, the difference is like we're funny without swearing here. So if you can't call in and be funny and you're going to do something like that, you just look like an idiot because everybody who's here in this chat understands that this show's about clean comedy. And if you're going to go there, everybody's just like, yeah, okay, dude. You know, nobody's like, oh, they got Mark, you know what I mean? Because we're all like, we're here to live in the light together. So when someone does that, it's like, be funny. Be funny. You know, you're going to call in and be like, wow, you're a freaking animal moron. Mark, you come down 1,043 days in a row. How dare you? I'd be like, you're freaking awesome, dude. You're doing it. You know what I mean? But to come in and just try to throw an F-bomb, or I've had a couple people even throw that word, you know, that one, that really, really horrible word. And everybody is like, you know, I don't even understand the mentality because at the end of the day, you're like, who even thinks that's funny in 2021 at all? Like, I don't even think there was ever funny myself, but who thinks that's funny? Like, to try to foster that whole concept that people are actually racist. I don't think it's true. I think there are some, but in general, inherently, people are great. And then they have a lot of crap happen to them in their lives and they adjust and they start to kind of get a little jaded, and then they start to trust people less, and they start to be a little rigid and cold instead of opening their hearts and saying, you know what, it's okay that person did this because I won't let that person run my life. I'm giving that person too much power. Don't let one person destroy the amazing person that you're meant to be. That person is the one who has work to do. You need to focus on getting a win. And that means putting yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people. If you're fortunate enough, you find the right spouse, you find the right partner, you find the right friends and the right job, whatever it is, and you're able to keep your head above water. But this is a crazy hard existence. I don't want anybody to think it's not. I show up here every day to be positive for you because I know how hard life is. I show up here every day in order to just push pure light at you because I understand how difficult it is. I'm a real estate agent. I don't make any money for Renaissance Man. I've been here for 1,043 days in a row. I've never gotten paid. I do it because my heart believes we need it. And I'm sick of everybody doing things for the other reasons. It's all about personal gain. And, look, things are meant to happen the way they're meant to happen. If I'm ever meant to do this as a career, it will happen. But I'm just showing up because the world needs it. I'm not showing up because there's a guy tuning in tonight who may want to sign me. Guys, if any of that was true, I would have quit so long ago. The tech situation, that algorithm that they put you in when they want you to just struggle, it's real, it's tough, and you have to have a thick skin and say, you know what? I don't care what the world thinks. I'm doing this because it makes me happy. We need to do things because they make us happy, not because of what other people think of them. We have to stop trying to please others. Just try to please yourself. Try to find a way to smile every day. Because this life is tough. And we're going through it right now. This is one of the toughest times in history. Which is why we have to connect. Which is why we have to just join together every night right here. It's time. It's time. So we'll keep showing up. We'll keep doing it. I had a great conversation last night on TikTok. So now I'm live on TikTok, guys. So I put the link above. Give me a follow, whatever over there on TikTok, because I'm going live there. In fact, when we play a little music, I'm going live and bringing TikTok on the show with us. And I had a great conversation with this new friend of mine. He promotes concerts, crazy concerts, and he's just an awesome dude. We had a great conversation, and we had a sort of like a mini debate about our thoughts on certain things, but it was all positive. And I think that platform has a Bigo effect to it. Like that same thing where I can actually talk to people, have a chance to write songs for them live, make them laugh. And I had a chance to see him laugh. I couldn't hear him because I didn't have my microphone set up properly, but I saw him laughing, and he's like, "You couldn't hear me, but you were like," he's like, "Dude, that was funny. That was really funny." And I was like, "I'm just improvising." I was doing some of the Back to the Future Mark stuff. But the TikTok thing, I think, is going to be a massive platform. And he said a few things that were interesting. He said, I never go to YouTube. He's like, I never go and watch live YouTube stuff. He's like, I go on TikTok. And he's like, that's where you need to focus because the world's changing. If you look at the data now, too, people are on TikTok actually more watching live video than YouTube. I didn't know that. I thought YouTube is like, we got to blow this platform out. Let's keep going. Let's get the world here. But if the world is shifting over to TikTok, let's get on freaking TikTok. The problem is we can't do any of this. I checked it out. To do OBS stuff, it's like, that's the only platform we go on. We have to flip the camera. It's like a lot of weird stuff. So that's just going to be an up and down thing. We're going to keep this show going every night right here on Rumble, right here on YouTube, right here on Twitch, right here on DLive, right here on Facebook, even though I friggin' hate Mark Zuckerberg. But we're going to keep doing that because eventually, when you guys continue to spread the word to enough people on all the platforms, they'll start to find us. They'll see the 1,700 videos that are there. And so he said something interesting. He said, I have this theory that it's about quality and not about quantity. And I see you post a lot. And I said, look, I have a challenge out there, and I'd leave it to all you guys. My challenge is to find a bad video. I got 1,700. Go find a bad one. And the problem is, I only peeled a piece off of each show. I could have segmented every show, and we'd have 24, 30, 50,000 pieces of content, and every single one of them would hit. Because what I'm doing right now, this is the moment. We live in the moment on this show, so you could take a segment from any moment in this show, and you'll be like, great, I got something from it. There's no script. No one's sitting in my ear telling me what to say. The moment speaks, and I allow. God, do I love it. I'm thankful. I have gratitude. If I had 0 people on with me, I have gratitude that these messages come out, that I'm able to review them and listen to them myself. I'm getting personal growth by listening to the songs. I'm personally growing by listening back to moments like this. And man, is my spirit soaring when I hear stuff like pee pee poo poo and, you know, and Spider Mark and all this crazy stuff that we do with the comedy. This is the ultimate expression of self here because the world needs it, and also we all need to do it. Oh man, it feels so good to get it all out and also to experience it back and to and like I said, I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if you like it at all. I mean, I just know that without it, I'd be a different person. I wouldn't be the same person today. And I know that I would have been swallowed up by the evil if I didn't start on December 31st, 2018. And I'll forever be grateful. And it's a weird thing to say, but I'll forever be grateful that there was an administration that was in prior to this that was hated so much and was creating so much division in this world, a fissure. And it forced me out and off my couch upstairs. I was chilling on that couch, guys, every night. I sell real estate. I work my tail off every single day. And I'd come home and I'd put my tail on that freaking couch. I put down my screen. I still do. It's a 120-inch screen with a projector, guys. It's the first thing I did when I bought the home. I'm like, I'm putting that in. I had it at my first house. I'm like, I'll put it in this house. I used to watch it every night. And if I wasn't watching it, I have a golf simulator thing. It's like 4 foot by 4 foot, pad that you could swing on. I don't hit a ball because I have a family sleeping. I just swing over the pad, and it's like I'm playing at freaking Pebble Beach. I'm playing the Masters, and it's a cool experience. It's called Dancing Dog. It's not a lot of money. It was a cool thing I bought when I loved golfing, and I'd do that if I wasn't watching some stupid show. I used to love shows. I love movies. I'd watch it all. Why do you think I'm able to recall so much stuff about movies and characters from like 20 years ago? Because I used to care about things 5, 10 years, 15, 20 years ago. I used to watch movies. I used to be a movie buff and, audiophile as far as trying to expand my mind. More of a movie file. I literally would watch everything. I would study their impression, their vocal tendencies. Wow, you see the Christopher Walken, the way he just did these weird things, and I'd study them, the way he moved. Everything with when I watched these actors, I'd see everything about it, the way they'd move. Christopher Walken, Jim Carrey, Al Pacino. I could visualize still to this day certain things like Al Pacino's Scarface. So many of the scenes in that movie I can see in my mind right now. I can hear every single word that comes out of his mouth and how it sounded, the tone. I don't know if there's such thing as like recall or something like truly where you have the ability to revisualize it in a second, almost like a Goodwill Hunting thing when he memorizes books or whatever. Oh, it's on page 92. I'm like, what? But it's the same type of thing. I can literally hear it. And that's why somebody said the other day, do an impression of, but the problem is if I can't hear that impression in my head, I can't do it. I can't do it unless I hear it in my head. It's a weird thing, but if I'm going to hear Owen Wilson, I got to hear what he's doing. What are we talking about? We're going to put your mouth down. We're going to do in your nose. We're in here. Look, checking out Secretary Clear. Let's go have a stogue. Let's go have a stogue together. I'm like, wow, of course you have a stogue. Good times. Yeah, Secretary Cleary. Like whatever the frick, but that's a bad example of Christopher Walken. But all of these things, it's about hearing it and then doing it. Here's a good example of one. Do you guys remember the movie The Princess Bride? That was one of the best movies, okay? When I was a kid, I used to love watching The Princess Bride. And The Princess Bride has a great scene where Andre the Giant's there with, which I think he plays Facce, I think Fesson, something like that. Anyway, he's, Andre the Giant's in it, and then there's this guy, Wallace Shannon, I think his name is. Wallace Shannon, I believe his name is. And you remember this guy, but he's trying to get him to do they're drinking poison. And he's like, one of these has poison, basically. And he's like, you're going to drink one. And then he switches it, this whole thing. And he's like, the whole thing, Wallace, my buddy Brian used to do this one as well. That's why I started doing it. But bottom line is he'd start going, never match wits with a Sicilian when death is on the line. And it was just like the favorite. I used to love doing that when I was a kid.
Never match wits with a Sicilian when death is on the line. Less known as never play with in a land war, something like that. He's hilarious, though. That guy was so funny. And those movies killed me. They really did. And I used to memorize movies. I used to love stuff, you know. But you get to a point where you got to be the movie. You got to create something new. I don't want to watch a video of something that was done 5, 10, 15 years ago. I want to do something right now. Three's Company, the movie, was freaking hilarious. We got to do BB Poo Poo. Pee Pee Poo Poo. It comes after. It's on deck. And then Shibbity Bibbity Boo Boo. These are 3 crypto coins that will be coming out and exploding. You heard it here first. You didn't know I'm also the crypto master. Yeah. I invented Bitcoin. Satoshi Markanaka? What was his name? Satoshi what? Markanura? That's what it's got to be, right? What are we talking about here? Let's see what Satoshi's name is. Bitcoin's creator. Let's see. Yeah, guys, you didn't realize that was Satoshi Markamata. I can't say it. What are we talking about over here? Oh, goodness. All right, so listen. Tomorrow, 9 p.m., we're going to premiere something together for the world, and I want to watch it with you right now because I haven't seen it in full, and we have to see if there's any edits because there were a fair amount of notes that came in, like messages, emails that pop in while I'm in the middle of editing these things. And sometimes I just push record and I'm working on things, and then I don't even really have a chance to review it until we watch it together. This is a good example of that. This is a comedy rap song. And I don't even know how the hell we go this way, but that's why I love this show. We don't know what the hell we're going to do, but it's nuts. It's always nuts. And with that in mind, I hope you'll enjoy this. Hold on a minute. I hope you will enjoy this with me. At the same time, we'll watch it together. And I may grab a bowl of cereal, actually. I'm just saying. And let me know what your favorite part is, okay? How about that? And I will leave you with something that's very, very exciting here for Trish Killian and Rich Killian, because Rich is the mastermind behind the artwork. Dr. Weaselfouch, freaking rapping? Ugh, yeah. Ready? Let's do it. I'm freaking ready to do it. This is something called a star-studded rap jammaroo. It's not really what it's called. Anyway, it's the Superstar Rap Song by Menon. Sucker, that's the thing. I said, I'm gonna get you, sucker. You got a movie when you said Chris Rock was a little kid. He sitting at the table saying, I wanna get a wing. How much is it? You got 5? How much is it? $15? How much is 1 rib? You got a rib? You gotta say, you got change for 100? Chris Rock, he did the thing. Back in the day, he said, I'm gonna get you, sucker. My favorite movie of all time is They Call Me Bruce, and nobody remembers that movie. Yeah, he's out front. He said he running down the street. He see a guy's robbing a lady. He's like, hey, stop that, robbing the lady. I'm gonna poke you in the eye. I'll kick you in the face. And the guy's like, whoa, I don't want to mess with you. He says, yeah, you don't want to mess with me because I can't say the word anymore because now it's considered racist. Kicks him in the face. He's like, yo, Johnny, you're the craziest guy I've ever seen. Come back soon. I'm like, crazy, that's silly. I'm going down to the casino. Told my friend, look, I knew a guy once, he made himself a millionaire at the casino. The guy's like, holy crap, really? He's like, yeah, he was a billionaire before. Bang, biggity boo, that's Johnny Yoon, kicking it out in They Call Me Bruce. Other movie you should know about is the man who knew too little with Bill Murray. Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm a spy. I'm going out. I'm going to get myself with that lady and say, oh, my, look, I don't even think I'm a really real spy. I'm out doing a show, you know, but it's not really a show. You're in the real world and you're out shooting people. You're out killing people. You're running away. You're saying, I don't want to die. Even though you think it's some really theater program, it's not. You're really in the real world. The man who knew too little. Yeah, with Bill Murray.
Are you kidding with Bill Murray?
Yeah, Bill Murray in the show. Yeah, you know, we're kicking it all night now. We're gonna say, what's up, Flo? You got this girl on the side. She gets serious high. You say, are you really, what's your name, Lorelai? That's right, her name was Lorelai. Holy cow, we do rhymes and the names, the rhymes come the same, the back, front, the side of the times. What are we talking about here? Yibbity-yabbity-you. Every night we do this craziness. Yep, every friggin' night forever. Are you kidding me? Yeah, show up. This is the friggin' moment.
Bill Murray goes up to Lake Winnipesaukee. Here he's looking for Richard Dreyfuss, going out to see if he can get them baby steps going.
Bob. I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Dr. Marvin, I'm doing the baby steps, Dr. Marvin.
Bob. I'm doing an interview with Good Morning America, Bob, at Lake Winnipesaukee.
Dr. Marvin, can I come up to Lake Winnipesaukee? I'll bring Gil.
Bob, you stay home and do your baby steps. I'll see you when I get back from Lake Winnipesaukee. Faye! Faye! I don't treat patients on vacation, Faye. Faye, who's that out on the lake? Oh, it looks like Bob.
Dr. Marvin! Dr. Marvin! I brought Gil!
Bob, I told you not to come to Lake Winnipesaukee, Bob.
But Dr. Marvin, I'm doing the baby steps, and I'm trying, but I can't do it any longer. I got Gil with me. Can we come out and do a little party with you, a little picnic?
Bob. I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Oh, that sounds good, Dr. Marvin. Let's just have dinner then.
Peter, what's happening? We're gonna need you to get that TPS report. Oh yeah, whatever, Lumberg. I got a meeting with the Bobs in a few minutes. Oh, you got a meeting with the Bobs? Yeah, I was just gonna talk about a few things. I don't know. Oh, okay, Peter, I'll just have that cleaned up for you. Secretary Cleary, John Ryan. Wow, John! I just want to tell you how much I appreciate your paper on Micronesia.
Wow, you read my paper, Micronesia.
Wow!
Wow, John, come on the deck, smoke a stoke.
Oh, I love stogies. Have a stoke. We're having a good time. We're going out there. We're going to have a stogie. Christopher Walken. Go on out. Walk. We're talking. Have ourselves a little stogie. Yeah, Chrissy Vega. Go. Look. Gonna roll it up. You're going to have a good time. Christopher Walken. We're talking. We're down. We're going to have a good time. How we doing?
Wow, he's crazy. Coming out, talk to me on the deck. Have a stoke, maybe light it up. Talk for a little while. Talk about my daughter. Tell him something he shouldn't know, like a little nose. He has a weird nose as it is. Looks like a concave. What happened?
Can't figure.
Oh, let's get into it. Gonna light that cigar out here with my friend John. John, what's your last name?
I can't figure it out in a moment.
Whoa, red flag. Hey, I played flag football in the yard. Yo, we had a good time. You got knocked into Cleveland, Ohio. Butch. This watch. Your great granddaddy, he bought this watch in Vietnam. Late 1800s on a trip to Hanoi, his son, Dan Coolidge. He wore the watch into war, World War I. Shot down over Pity, Hanoi, a man, a gunner named Wanaki. Wanaki, he grabbed the watch from your great-granddad's dying hands. He told Wanaki, a man he'd never met before, give this to my grandson. Your father, Dan Coolidge. Your father and I, we served in Nam together. Yeah. Prisoner of war. Your dad, he wore this uncomfortable hunk of metal. It was us. For 5 years. Died of dysentery. Give me the watch. I wore this hunk of metal of my ass. 2 years, died dysentery, come home. Now, Butch, I give you the watch. Not a Swatch watch? What are we talking? Going out? You get yourself a watch, put it on with Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson Lee. We used her in another song. You know when people going on and on and on, you got boobs going on and on and on. Got a Pamela Anderson Lee situation going on. Look up, Owen Wilson. We're gonna get down. Got a Christopher Walken situation in their house. Wow, guys, pass me the microphone. I'm on my own. Gonna get in the zone. Gonna go 1, 1 to 2, then 3 to 4. But you know, where's the door? Gotta leave Christopher Walken out. Oh. Okay, winning friggin' big league. I'm down at Mar-a-Lago. Gonna give you a little rapperoo. That's right, the chopper. Yeah, hey, get down with Melania. Yeah, we got the Baron sleeping. What is he doing? It's 11:51. Is he asleep already? Go wake him up, Melania. Have a come out and jam, but do a song on the Renaissance band. Getting down, yeah, biggity boo. That's what I say. How's Sleepy Joe Biden doing? Oh, he's sleeping? That's right. He's always taking a napperoo in the White House, in the Oval. He take a poopy in his poopy diaper. Yeah, he's got a triple diaper on. Yeah, you know it. He's the guy who's sponsored by Huggies. Look, I got a poopadoo. Yes, you do, Joe. Joe Biden. He calls his wife Joe, and then he falls asleep. He says, "Look, my wife, she wipes my butt." Ooh, that's what he talks like. Go. Look, huh? What? My butt's been wiped. He said that. Really? Are you kidding me? Joe, you don't go out in front of the media, in front of the fake news and say something like, "My butt's been wiped." Okay, if I said that, you'd hear that sound clip for the next 38 years. Well beyond my time on this planet, you'd still hear it daily. Oh, Trumper said his butt was wiped. No, Joe says it, everybody's like, "Oh, good for you, you got your butt wiped." By who? By whom? Can I say by who? Who or who? I can't figure it out. I always zoom and I go a zoom be zoom. And I'm like a zoom bitty boom boom. I say boom boom. Everybody say way oh. Look, we're doing it in Miami style. Down to Balago. Yeah, we can go a boom boom zoomity zoom. Yeah, Melania, kick it with me. You go, we're gonna get down with it too deep and say boom boom, biggity boom. Yeah, can you do that with me? I said boom boom. Everybody say hey yo. And do it with me right here. We go. We have to find the key, Melania. Here we go. Boom boom. Everybody say I'm working on it, Melania. Get Barrett. Maybe he knows he's a soprano. No, he's not. He's a baritone. He's 74 feet tall. He's like the Eiffel Tower. But he's a human being. Some people think he's an Anunnaki. I don't know. But he probably takes a really, really large cocky when he goes to the bathroom. We get him his own special pit. He can't go near the gold toilet. You know.
It's my gold toilet. I'll take it all the time. Melania, you can't even look at it when you walk by. If you do, you could gaze at it and melt it, smelt it, all over the floor. Yes, that's not good. I don't want my gold smelted. No, just look the other way when you walk by. That friggin' gaze of yours, right? Oh, where's Baron? Wake him up. Come here, Baron. Watch your head when you walk through the door. 94 feet tall? Are you friggin' kidding me? Where are you from? Like a friggin' ostrich. Are you close to Dr. Wayne Doppler's height at this point? What are we doing, Melania? Look, I woke up. I got given some penicillin. Gave me something for my hip. And I woke up and I took another... You know what I was going to say. I got my double diaper on again. And my wife said, hey, Joe, maybe you should go home and take another nap. I'm like, no, I got the world record for that. Biggity boo. Biggity, biggity, biggity boo. Dr. Weasel Fauch wants in. Let me get a spin. Can I give my Cadillac? I'm gonna go in the Cutlass Sierra. I'm in the HOV lane. I'm coming out, and I'm gonna tell you again. You gotta get a bugaboo. If you don't, then I'm gonna blame you when everybody gets sick. Cause that's how it works with this administration. We're here, we're trying to tell everybody that it works when it doesn't. I know, it's bugaboo season. If you don't get it, we're gonna put you in a hole. We're gonna tell everybody that you're the reason that everybody's sick. And it's all lies. It's anecdotal. When you're anecdotal all the time, people always saying, give me a sign. You're like, look, I got a peer-reviewed process. We're going to go through it. And we got a remdesivir. Remdesivir has not been peer-reviewed. But I said it was good. And people are dying. But it's because of you, because you didn't get a bugaboo. You gotta go get the bugaboo before people get sick and we blame you. And then you're saying, oh my goodness, I guess I should get the bugaboo, even though I could die or get some sort of weird thing like Bell's palsy. Or get something like myocarditis, or maybe giant carditis, or maybe Affleck carditis. Maybe you get something called magnificent carditis like they do on CNN. They're always taking a negative and making a good spin. That's what they do. Dr. Weasel Fauch at your service. I'm here to tell you what you need to know about the pandemic. Masks work. Get a triple decker. You put it all on over and over, and then you're still going to be protected when you get a bugaboo. You got to get a bugaboo, or else we're going to mandate it. We're going to make sure everybody gets one. And if we don't, then we're all going to die because of you. Because you didn't protect us to protect it. We're protected enough until we're not protected by the unprotected. The unprotected make us unprotected. And then we're just like, we're mad. Because we got the bugaboo. And now you're not. And then we're like, wait a second. I did it. And now you didn't do it. And now you're making me get sick. Because you didn't get the bugaboo. You should have gotten it too, and then we'd all get sick together. This is just not fair. If we all got the bugaboo, we all get sick together, then we're winning. Then everybody good. It's good because we all got sick, but we all have the bugaboo in the system. That's what we're working for right now. So go get the bugaboo. It's perfectly fine and safe. FDA approved. Fully approved. 1,327% approved. We have the fully approved version. That's the one we've been giving since it was approved. It's everywhere. That's the one we give. It's the only one you can get is the fully approved one. All the other companies no longer exist. Even the one from BioNTech. That one's is no longer being used. We use the only fully approved one. Anecdotal Fauch. I'm in it again. I'm telling people another spin. I'm out there in front of a Don Lemon. I'm telling, look, we gotta get more people with the vaccine with their shoulder. If we do, then we'll get rid of this pandemic. Isn't it just a lie that you're doing over and over, spinning over propaganda to people in the world?
Oh, look, get the bugaboo, you feel better. We could go and get your freedom back again.
You didn't have my freedom in the first place. Oh, I'm sorry. That's you saying that. Dr. Weasel Fauch would love to take away your freedom. I'm happy to do so at any time. Bugabooing it. I'll come over, knock on your door, and stick a friggin' bugaboo in your shoulder. Oh, how you doing? Sorry about that. Did that sting? I just came to say hello, and I just tripped. Bugaboo in the shoulder. That's what we do. It's the new CDC policy. If you open your door, we trip into you with a bugaboo in our hands. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be holding a perfectly ready bugaboo in order to stick it in you the moment you open the door. But it's done now. Now you got it. You're good. You can get sick with us. We're doing it that way.
Everybody should do the same thing. Look, everybody's doing it. We should have done that as our propaganda. Just get on top of the news every day saying, everybody's doing it. We're all doing it. We're all getting the bugaboo. Don't you want to be just like that guy over there, that celebrity, because he got the bugaboo? Don't you just want to be just like him?
I want to be like the celebrity.
Because he did it. That's what we should get people to say. Everybody's doing it. I'm going to do it because everybody's doing it. That's Dr. Weasel Fauci approved. That's peer-reviewed. When you say everybody's doing it, peer-reviewed. That's not anecdotal. Anecdotal would be, oh, that's anecdotal. Peer review is when you say bugaboos help. People don't die. They don't get sick, ever, because they took the bugaboo. Now they're feeling better. Then they're walking down the street. They're saying, look, I'm okay. Take off the mask. I'm going into the store, get myself a flask. I'm coming out. I got my CV again. I'm walking down saying, man, I don't feel very good. What the hell happened? I got myself a double bugaboo in the double boo. How did I get the CV when I wasn't supposed to get? You told me, Dr. Fauci, that I would be okay. Now I'm dealing with the CV. Is that what you had in mind? Of course, it's anecdotal that you're not going to get it. We just say it. So you go and get the bugaboo because we need you too. If you don't get the bugaboo, we have a problem in the winter when everybody starts dying and you're not dying. We need you to die too. So go get the bugaboo, okay? That's a PSA notice that you've never gotten in your life. Gave it to you. Right there. Bugabooed. Buggity boo. Look, a Fauci-roo. They call me a Weasel Fauci. I like that Weasel Fauci. I got the Weasel Fauci situation going on. I got my little tie over here. Check it out. I'm gonna fix it. Dr. Weasel Fauci. Fixing my Weasel Fauci tie. Dr. Weasel. Oh! Get your bugaboo. Get your boo-boo. Get the bugaboo-boo. Gotta get the boo-boo to get the bugaboo. Get the bugaboo. Get the bug. Get the boo. She get the boo-boo. I get the bugaboo. I say, shibby-shibby-doo. Oh, you get my bugaboo. Her. Dr. Weasel Fauci starts to lose his dexterity. And he gets a Miyagi situation going. When I was focusing on killing that fly, I lost the ability to speak English. But I'm back, Dr. Fauci. I'm back with English. Gonna give you another verse. Gonna go through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door. Here comes Fauci. Oh, coming with you. No more recommendations. You gotta wear 5, maybe 674 masks. When you go out, in your car especially, wear 34 more. When you go outside and you're in your car, make sure you wear a double-decker style. You can't go in there and take it off. No, it's dangerous in your car. You can give yourself a CV. If you take off your mask, you can give yourself a CV. We can't risk that. So wear your bugaboo mask everywhere you go, especially if you've been double bugabooed. Then you gotta wear 74 extra masks, because you get more of the viral load in your nose. Just that's anecdotal, but it's true. So make sure, quadruple, triple, double on the maskaroo situation. Weasel Fauci. Weasel Fauci. Weasel Fauci. Weasel Fauci. When we were in the 80s, this is how we did rap. Weasel Fauci. 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 That's how we did it back in the day. You guys are all too technical now with your tech. You do all these weird, like, I'm gonna use a synthesizer. You did synthesizers. We did it all vocally. Weasel Fauci. When we do Weasel Fauci, and we do the bugaboo. Bugaboo. You get the needle, I stick it in your arm. You're like, look, I'm safe from nothing, but I'm gonna get it, because my neighbors feel better, because they know I got the bugaboo, and it's okay, because then they couldn't go outside and say, it's okay, I can be around you, even though it's the same whether you got it or not, because this friggin' thing was completely blown out of proportion by the people in charge, including Dr. Weasel Fauci. Weasel Fauci. Weasel Fauci. Weasel Fauci. That was a little behind the scenes extra weasel Fouch we used to do. Dr. Weasel Fouch, I get the Weasel Fouch, I get the Weasel Fouch. We used to do Weasel Fouch would throw in occasionally a dog bark, maybe a meow. Meow. Weasel Fouch. Weasel Fouch. Meow. Weasel Fouch. Meow. Weasel Fouch. We throw a duck every once in a while in two. You get a duck in there, quack, quack, Affleck. You do an Affleck duck in the middle of your song. It's a winner. Every time winner, winner, chicken dinner. Weasel Fouch. Weasel Fouch. Waka waka Weasel Fouch. Biggity 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 boo. Weasel Fouch. Waka 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 Weasel Fouch. Waka waka waka. Every once in a while we'll throw a waka waka in there. We're doing a Fozzie Bear. You doing Fozzie Bear from Sesame Street? From Puppet Muppets? You doing Fozzie Bear from Muppets? You doing Animal? Animal! You can do that every once in a while. But we do, usually, we do Fozzie Bear. Waka waka waka! Meow! Ruff ruff! Wicka 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 Weasel Fouch! Wicka 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 Weasel Fouch! Biggity boo! Biggity boo! Dr. Weasel Fouch! Wicka Weasel Fouch! Pick up the single on iTunes. Tonight, it'll be ready at midnight. All proceeds go to Dr. Weasel Fouch and the Wuhan labs. We're sending all the money there to do some reverse engineering / gain of function. We're calling it something else, though. It's Dr. Weasel Fouch. Weasel Fouch. Every once in a while, we'll do like weird mechanical items, the way they move, like a friggin' robot arm. With the Weasel Fouch. Weasel Fouch. Give it a Weasel Fouch.
By Menon. By Menon. By Menon. By Menon.
I tried to buy Menon, they wouldn't let me buy it. I walked into the store. I was like, look, I brought the cash. Show me the deal. Let's get a buy Menon situation going on. They're like, look, we're not selling Menon. It's just a freaking gag. When you get it, they're like, buy Menon. You're like, look, I'm going to go buy Menon. They're like, no, we sell Speed Stick. Go buy a freaking Speed Stick because you smell Dr. Weasel Fouch. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I've been working in the lab, killing on the dogs, killing on all kinds of frogs, everything else, and human beings too. Look, you're a guinea pig. Don't you know it? Oh, of course you do. Now you say, no, you're not a horse. Now you're not a cow. You're a friggin' guinea pig. Didn't you know it? Don't worry. 10 years from now, they'll say, what the frig were these stupid people thinking? They didn't want to wait for long-term studies. No, we told them they didn't need to because it's safe and effective. First series garbage. Any first series in history's crap. I bought the Ford Mach-E.
It's a Mustang.
It's friggin' crap. It has a nice car. Looks nice. Drives nice. A lot of crap going on with it right now. My windshield might come off the friggin' car. I just got an alert. The alert said, you may have a problem driving at high speeds and your windshield may just friggin' come off the car, making it dangerous for driver and for people around you. Also, your ridiculously large panoramic roof that does not open could open by means of just pouring off the roof, peeling off, really, at 70, 80 miles an hour, killing the people behind you when that glass comes through the windshield. By the way, the car's been out for 9 months. Hope you have a nice day. First series, great ideas. Always friggin' issues. Look, Dr. Weasel Fouch approved, okay? That's anecdotal, by the way, just so you know. Anecdotal. 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 Wicka Weasel Fouch. Wicka Weasel Fouch. You got your news today. Dr. Weasel Fouch.
By Menon.
by minute, by minute. Get a by minute situation going on. You got the Dr. Weasel Facce, and he's going out for the night. What are we talking about? You got it. Oh, goodness. That's how we make up a song in real time. We just go with it. We just let the moment take us. We don't know if it's going to be good, but I'm going to go. I'm going to give you what I got. Going to see what's coming to the surface. Going to find something new. We'll bring it to you. That's what we do every single night. 1,034 days in a row. And tomorrow is Halloween. We're going to go again and again every single day from here. So spread the friggin' word. Let people know there's a place where madness occurs every single night. Every single day, forever, there is new content for you to feel and to get away from all of the negativity they're giving you and me. The time has come. Let's go on a run. Let's blow it out of this friggin' atmosphere. Let's show the world what we're here to do. Bring some light to them in the darkest time that I've ever known. How about you? You ready? Let's friggin' go.
Phew! You kidding me? Oh my goodness, how crazy. You know what I kept thinking? The whole time I was like, man, this whole thing, I got to cut this up. Like it's 27 minutes, but like the whole thing's crazy. The Christopher Walken stuff, the Bill Murray and the what about Bob stuff? And then the end. Oh, the Weasel Facce stuff is the best stuff. Focus, how are you, my friend? Tennille, how are you? Good to see you. Get it? Oh, my goodness. Right, guys? Let me quickly go over here and I want to say hi to each and every one of you. So if you're here, say hello, guys. Remember, this is a daily show live every day forever. We've been here for 1,043 days in a row, and we make freaking magic happen here. I don't even know how to explain it. But everything we do here is just insane. And I think it's because I'm not afraid to be silly for you. And I don't know if we get to an age where all of a sudden we stop doing that, where we're like, oh, people may think, ooh, well, I don't want someone to think that I'm, ooh, and we allow ourselves to go into a friggin' hole, you know? And what I've done, I believe, since I started this is, I obviously have changed the perspective in people that I do know real estate wise are probably thinking like this guy's, he's putting out a lot of content, so he's not focused on real estate. But that's not true. I work my tail off every day in real estate, and then I just happen to love what I do here, and we create great content every night. I can't not drop that content. But the reality is, the same way I work for you guys, I work like that for my real estate clients. I'm working to get them the best deal. I'm always there and providing them with value. I've got 13 years of construction experience, and I can help them understand what things cost when it needs to be renovated, etc. So, I always said as a realtor, I always had a builder's mind because my father's been building homes for 35 years. And so I was a carpenter's son, essentially, got into this business of managing construction with my brother. And, eventually we had a little bit of a, split up because it wasn't working out like my brother and I. But that happens. Usually you have, brothers shouldn't work together, mostly. And I'm grateful everything's happened. I'm going back to gratitude, but I think back to how everything has gone in my life. If you think about, I was the first 17, 18 years of my life, I was into hip hop. That's why you could tell all the stuff I'm doing with rap and stuff, bringing it into acoustic music, into like really cool, funky blues stuff. Because I loved hip hop for 18 years. I used to listen to Tupac and Biggie and the Gravediggers and Loonies, and again the list goes on. But NWA, I used to listen to all of these crazy hip hop groups, but that were really good back then. There was actually good lyrical content. It wasn't the Ghetto Boys. We did My Mind Is Playing Tricks on Me as a track. We did California Love as a track, and we did Slick Rick did the children's story, which is one of the best rap songs ever, and we did it as Biden and Trumper and everything, and it was awesome. So those are 4 rap songs that we did prior. And so I loved hip hop when I was younger, and at 18, 17, one of my best friends when I was in high school is a huge like rock and roll fan, and he's like, "You got to listen to real music. You listen to crap." And I was like, "What? You don't know what you're talking about. This stuff's real music." And he started playing me real music. And he's playing like Jethro Tull. He's playing me, Dave Matthews. He's playing me The Doors. He's playing me bands I'd never heard before. And I was like, wow, this is freaking intense stuff. And all of a sudden I'm at a party, senior year of high school. One of my friends plays guitar. And he happened to be playing, really? That's annoying. Your guitar stand like wraps and then hits your beat seat. And then that's annoying that my guitar synthesizer, I still haven't glued this down properly. So every night it kind of keeps pushing up against the strings. So he's... You can't see tonight. What's that? This equipment's starting to go, guys. I'm going to have to get a new one of these, I think. I can't even see it. Go off of your... So I'm at this party, senior year of high school, last couple of weeks of summer, going into college. And my friend Sean happens to be a very good guitar player. And he's there, and all of a sudden I'd gotten into this new type of music, which was just real music, anything that had guitar playing and real singing and not rapping. And all of a sudden I hear him, and he's like... And I'm like... I was like, I love that song. No one's singing. And I'm like sitting in a room with a bunch of people, right? And I just go up, "Oh, my friend, I need some open you for forever. You and I need from..." I don't even know what the words are, but for forever. On this time, only from this, only from forever. So I'm killing just singing along with this. And I'm like, I didn't understand that you could play the songs that I'd been listening to, that you could actually take a guitar and play these songs. Like I was listening to hip hop. So I go to a party and hear a dude playing one of these, playing that song. I looked at my friend and I said, I'm going to learn how to play every Dave Matthews song by next summer. And when we get together again, it's not going to be Sean playing guitar. I'm going to be playing it, but not just playing, I'm going to be singing and playing. And that was something that people knew was very hard to do right from the beginning, is to sing and play, like just to be playing and to play like that dude. And so I immediately was like, I'm doing it. It's like me saying I'm going to write and release 169 songs this year, and we're 130 songs in. When I put my mind at it and I say I'm doing it, it's done. It's already done. So 6 months in, I'd already learned how to play all the songs I wanted to, of Dave Matthews, of, Bob Dylan, Counting Crows. I was playing covers for 6 months. And then one day I wrote 2 songs. And then I just started writing, and I stopped playing covers. I wrote a couple hundred songs. I used to play out all the time. I almost signed a record deal, but when I was doing all of that, a couple of my songs were selected as finalists for Song of the Year. And I was only playing originals. So people would be like, oh, work in covers, because then you get people to know the stuff, and then you could play. And I never wanted to do that. I always wanted to just play my own stuff. I just was like, I'm writing new songs that have never been heard. Why would you want to hear? Yeah. But the thing is, I like that song. I like playing covers now. I just didn't do it when I was younger, when I probably should have. Fly Lee. This guy's fast. That guy's fast. I'm gonna catch you, Fly Lee. I see you. I see you, Fly Lee. You friggin' Fly Lee bastard. I'll tell you, you're Miyagi trained. That's a Miyagi trained Fly Lee right there. I'm knowing it. I can feel it because he's just able to evade all of my chopstick style moves. Sometimes if I restart it, there we go. Sometimes if you restart it, you can see the screen again. This is an old guitar synthesizer. It's already starting to flicker. All right, so let me give you an example of why I should have played covers, okay? Here's one that I think is really cool that I never did until recently. Let me see if I can find it. It takes 2 seconds usually. All right, this one right here. I always loved this song. I do it a little my own way. And yeah, this is the one. Yes, I'll accept your cookies, these freaking people. You mean with your cookies? Cookies me? You're going to cookies me? Really? No, this really is an acoustic tune. You know what? We're going to do something here. We might as well do this while we're at it. Let's get the people from TikTok on with us, see if we can get some people to join the family over here. I don't know if it will work, but it's worth a shot now that I'm able to go live over there. Oh, come on. Stupid freaking thing. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to put this here. We're going to put on my screen so it looks normal for us. And let me do this. We'll get TikTok open here. TikTok, wow, coming down, hanging out. Renaissance man. Check it out, man. All right, there we go. Say day, live on YouTube. On YouTube. Day, I don't know if I get how much I can put on 1,043 in a row. Live on. Let's say YT. I think people know what that means. I guess you can't say it all. Let's see if we can get some people to join us while I play this song for us, for the fam. All right. Now I really should get that acoustic out. I think that's going to be better, just so we're able to do things the right way. I don't know if anybody's going to join us here on TikTok, but we'll see. That we're going to have this open here. I got this on. Hopefully this is not too loud. You know, I think I can. I'm gonna put it here in the middle. I don't know what middle is, but we're gonna see. Hopefully that's good. Check, 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 check. All right, that's better right there. It seems to be better. We're gonna leave it like that. Let's see if we can get some people on here from TikTok. Join us. I'm gonna add a new battery in here. And we're going to play a cover song right now. I never play covers ever, right? But tonight, maybe I'll play you a bunch of covers tonight. We'll see, now that I'm getting the acoustic out. When you get the acoustic out, it's a whole different ball game than when I'm playing the jazz guitar or the electric guitar for you. So, ooh, I hear it. It's at least there. Let me get this going. All right, we're going to have to get a little tunage going on this piece. How is everybody doing out there? I want to say hi if you're over. Anthony Blake, how are you, my friend? And Rogers, I'm about to play a cover song for you guys. I literally only play originals. I write songs live in the moment, but tonight we're going to do something different here on the Renaissance Man Show. We are live here on YouTube for day 1043 in a row. If you guys want to join me, you can see I have a green screen behind me. This show is green screen. It's freaking awesome. Actually, I'm in New York City right now. You're like, oh, you're in a green screen. I'm not a green screen. I'm in freaking New York City. Why don't you go to YouTube? You can see family there. We're all hanging out together. You come over, YouTube it. At least just subscribe, because every day there's a piece of content. We do a movie night every night at 9 p.m. It's about 30 minutes of just crazy comedy or a piece of music. We just debuted a piece of music that'll be live tomorrow. Guys, at TikTok, and I'm giving a little TikTok information. Guys, I'm here, Renaissance Man Show. So let's do this. I'm going to play you this tune. I'm going to play this thing in, what, 3 weeks, a month? It's actually not that bad considering. All right, so this is a song that I have not played in a little bit, but it's such a cool tune, guys. I used to love this song when I was a kid. And again, this is going to be a little bit of a cover night, but now we have people on TikTok here, so I'm going to be writing songs for you guys, so don't go anywhere, okay? Give me a follow. I'm here every day forever now that I can go live on TikTok. And I've been live every day for the last 1,043 days in a row on YouTube. So if you head over and just type in Mark Pires Renaissance Man, give us a follow over there. And I'll be back tomorrow. We're just 7 days away from day 1,050 in a row of positivity, live songwriting, and original comedy. All positivity. Check this tune out. I always loved this one. Hold on, I gotta open up. Guys, if you go over to YouTube, you're gonna see my invention. I invented the first drum for all musicians. It's for all guitarists. It's called the beat seat, and you could play it with your hands and feet at the same time. But for a guitar player, I can kick it while I play. And it sounds like I have a drummer behind me, but it's just me. You can check it out at beatseat.rocks. In fact, I'm going to show it on the screen here, and you'll see it if you come over to YouTube. Which I'm sitting on a cushion tonight, so I can, because I do 3-hour shows. What the hell? I mean, this tune right here, I'll just tell you. We do a little something here when I do covers.
1967, Tommy James and the Shondells. I Think We're Alone Now. Redone by Tiffany, and again in 2021 by Mark Pires Renaissance Man. And I'm Casey Kasem.
Children behave, that's what they say when we're together. Watch how you play, and they don't understand, and so we run just as fast as we can, holding on to another's hand. We try to run away into the night, and you put your arms around me and you pull me to the ground, and then you say, think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts, the only sound. Look at the way we got hide when we're doing. What will they say if they ever knew? So we're running just as fast as we can, holding on one another's hands. They were trying to find a way into the night, and we put your arms around me and you tumble to the ground, and you say, I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts, the only sound. I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. I think we're alone. I think we're alone. No, 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 no. We're alone now. I think we're alone now. I think alone now. And Jesus rest this weekend. Holding on another his hands will try to get away. And then night, and you put your arms around me and you tumble to the ground and you say, I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Oh, I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. No, no, no. I think we're alone.
Thank you so much for the love, family, over here on TikTok. Crazy Concerts kicking it, my brother. I want to say thank you and say hello to everybody. And just remember, guys, we're about to get into Bella Dex Denny. Bellex Denny, you are awesome. Thank you so much for your love. Guys, let's keep this ball rolling. I'm going to play a few more covers, okay? We're over here on the Renaissance Man Show on YouTube. If you want to give us a follow and a subscribe over there, this is day 1043 in a row of this show where we write songs live, we play songs, we do whatever. This is just the moment happening. And I'm going to play you a song that my buddy Paul here loves when I play. I've not played it in a while, but we're going to see if I can play it. He loves when I play it. Let's see if I can do it any justice. I told you earlier that the first, music I really picked up and really got into was Dave Matthews. You could probably sense a little of that. And then I stopped listening to all musicians and I started writing my own stuff for the last 25 years. And so now you just hear something unique. We write songs every night. There's 120 songs on iTunes from just 2021. 130 songs from 2021 on iTunes. I wrote them all live in the moment. I'm going to do that for you in a minute. So you just have to give me a couple of topics and I'll do that for you. But this right here. For my buddy Paul, if you're on YouTube right now, brother, you know I love you. A little something called Number 41. Guys, if you hear something, you're going to hear... That's a drum. That's my feet, you see? I invented it. It's the first drum that you could play when you're a singer-songwriter. I patented it. It's the 2019 Summer NAMM Editor's Choice winner. If you know what NAMM is, it's a massive deal that my instrument was selected as Editor's Choice. I have a patent on it. You could pick one up. I will literally hand build one for you. That's what I do. I have one that I'm building right now for an order that just came in the other day. And they sound amazing. It sounds like a literal drum kit, but it's my feet that do it. I'm going to show you right now how I could sound like Carter Beauford while playing a Dave Matthews tune.
I swear by now I'm playing time and against my troubled time. I'm coming slow but speeding. Do you wage a dance
and while I'm in the front of a plane, time is one. But the difficulty is coming. I will go in this way, and I'll find my own way out, and I won't tell you to stay, but I'm coming to much more. Me, all at once the goal is to come back, the reeling in you now. Oh, but what if they came down crushing? Oh, remember when I used to play for the loneliness that nobody notices now. I'm begging slow, I'm coming. I'm waiting. I wanted to stay. I wanted to play. I wanted to love. I'm only this far. Only tomorrow leads the way. I'm coming, waltzing back into and moving into your head, and please, I wouldn't pass this by. I wouldn't take any more than sort of man goes by. And I will bring water, and why won't you ever be glad? It melts into wonder, yeah. I came praying for you. Why won't you run into the rain and play? Let the tears splash all over you. A little D&B action. When you're doing it, you know what I mean? D&B style, like. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Let me see what else I could play for you. I'm gonna rock out a couple more covers, and then we'll play a couple of originals too. How about a little Beatles? How about some Beatles? My Guitar Gently Weeps. And maybe I'll play some of the guitar over the top. We'll get a little jam going. Let's see if I could find it. Oh, here we go. There's many versions. Many versions. All right, that's Goner. Let's play with this. Let's have some fun. Guys, we do live looping here, so you're going to hear a bunch of stuff going on. This is me using my pedals, and I create full compositions. We're going to just go with it. We'll see how this goes. All right, this is a little tune called My Guitar Gently Weeps, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, it's not showing me the full chords. Let's see. I just need the lyrics too, because I don't know the song. I go off of memory on everything. So I heard this song 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and then I play them back. And that's it. I don't listen to any music. I write music, and then I have to edit music for this family because this world needs positivity, and they need the songs that are being written here about society and the division of this world, all of the lies that are being told. So that's what we do, basically, you know. Can I get a scroll action here? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. So this is While My Guitar Gently Weeps. by men and... Not really.
What year is this? 1968, The Beatles, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, redone in 2021 by Mark Pires, Renaissance Man, and I'm Casey Kasem.
Are you old? And I see a love that's leaving, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs a weeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world and I notice it is turning, while my guitar gently weeps. With every mistake we must surely be learning, yeah. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how you were diverted, you were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted. Hey, no one alerted you. I look at you old and I see a love that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. Oh, oh. While my guitar gently weeps. Oh. guitar gently weeps. Whoa. While my guitar gently weeps. Whoa. Look and you know, and I see the world that's sleeping. While my guitar gently weeps. Oh. While my guitar gently weeps. Oh. While my guitar gently weeps. Oh. Oh, I look at the sun. Open my eyes, I'm here with you every night. 1,043 days in a row. Oh, my guitar gently weeps. Yeah. While my guitar gently weeps. While my guitar gently weeps. While my guitar gently weeps. Yeah, yeah, yeah. While my guitar gently weeps. Just broke the string.
Let's see how many strings you can break.
My guitar gently weeps. While my guitar literally gently weeps. With one less string we got to make it work. You play it, you make it work. You rock it, you make it work. Oh, just tune a little more. While my guitar gently weeps. Oh. While my guitar gently weeps. Oh, yeah. While my guitar gently weeps. Whoa, 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 yeah. While my guitar gently.
I want to say what's up to people. I think Christine is kicking it over here. Christine, did you see your mod? Yes, she is. guys. Christine is kicking it with you, so she can hopefully give you a heads up whenever I'm in the middle of a song and let you know what I do. But we play songs, write songs. In fact, if you have a topic you'd like me to write a song about right now, let's give that a shot, right? What are we talking about here? Anybody hear a song written live in the moment? Someone give me a topic. I'm looking for either one that comes from the Renaissance Man fam over here on YouTube or over here from somebody in the friggin' chat over on Abracadabra. Christine wants to hear Abracadabra. Annie DeFranco. You know, I never really listened to her stuff, but I would love to try something of hers. Abracadabra. Okay, I'll play that. That's a great tune. Especially, I used to do magic tricks, guys. One day I'm going to pull out some magic tricks. There's one video you can see I invented a magic trick, and it's there on the platform. Abracadabra. I used to play this one a fair amount. Cool tune. Why is it in Spanish? What is the story over here? What are we doing? Oh, you're gonna give me all the Spanish versions. I'm looking for like normal versions where like it's not by some. What the freaking hell? What's the name of the Steve Miller Band? I think it's Steve Miller Band, right? Yeah, we got it. We got it. All right, guys, this is a cool tune right here. Let's make some magic happen. Literally, this song's about making magic happen, right? You guys like Abracadabra? Let's get some peoples spreading this positivity around the planet. Ready? Give us a follow here. If you find us on TikTok, this is my second day live, and I'll be live every day.
1982, Steve Miller Band, Abracadabra, redone in 2021 by Renaissance Man. And I'm Casey Kasem.
Cool down. You got me spinning around that round, round and round, round it goes. Where it starts, nobody knows. Yeah. Every time you call my name, I heat up like burning flame, full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the fire get higher. Abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. You make me high, you make me sigh. You make me laugh, you make me cry. Keep me burning for your love. With a touch of your velvet glove. Abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab your abracadabra. Oh, abracadabra. Abracadabra. Oh, abracadabra. Oh, yeah. Abracadabra, no, no. I want to reach out and grab you. I want to reach out and grab you. I feel the magic in your caress. I feel the magic when I touch your dress, yeah. Silk and satin, leather and lace, yeah. Black panties are with an angel's face, yeah. I see the magic in your eyes. I hear the magic
in your sights, yeah. Just when I think I'm gonna get away, yeah, I hear the words that you always say, abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab you and go and say abracadabra. Abracadabra, abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. No. I can't cool down. Every time I call your name, yeah. Heat up like burning flame, yeah. Burning flame, falling desire. Kiss me, baby, let the fire get higher. Oh. I heat up, I can't cool down. Situation going round and round, round and round, round. I said I'm heating up and I can't cool down. Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab ya, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a pick throw situation right there. A pick throw is what we do when you rock out on a freaking song. Typically is when you write a song and you rocked out on it. You're like, I'm going to throw a freaking pick. Other times, it's a cover song that you destroy. And you're like, I'm going to throw the freaking pick, you know. Just the end, there was something there that was crazy. I don't even know what I did there. That was weird, but it was cool. I like taking a song that's amazing and then just trying to make it amazing, but not the same, if that makes any sense. But singing complete different harmonies to a song that doesn't need it is interesting, to say the least. Changing the way it sounds. Good job, Mark. Biggity boo boo. Oh, thank you, S. Coop. Thank you, Tennille. You guys are awesome. I think it's time we write a song, though. So I'm going to do that. If you guys have a topic, I'm happy to write it for you. You know what I want to do? I wonder if I could change this. I put this on as chat, but it's not chat. We're in music here. Let's see. Let's see if we can change this to music. Can I do that? Mid? I changed it over mid. Let's see if we can get some people here because we're writing songs. We're playing songs, and I had it on chat. We're not freaking chatting. I mean, a little bit, but... Oh, thank you so much, S-Coop. That was a fun tune to play, wasn't it? Let's see if I could play maybe one more real quick while we're waiting some more fam to join us over on the TikTok page as well. This is a song I was digging on for a while. Why not take all of me? Can't you see I am no good without you? You took my heart, I'll never lose you. take my heart. I'll never use it, but by the way I say your goodbyes, yes, left me with eyes that cry. Use them, yeah, yeah, by the way I say your goodbyes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, they left me with eyes that cry. Oh, how could I get home without you? Take my arms, I'll never use them, no, take my lips, I'll never use them. Whoa, I'll say your goodbyes, yes. They left me with eyes that cry. Yes. Can you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips and I'll never use them. Take my arms, yeah, I'll never use them. Oh, oh, oh. Your goodbyes, yes, left me with eyes that cry. How can I get on without you? You took my heart that once was my pride. There's a whole part I don't remember here. Hold on. That's why I do need the chords for that. I'm trying to go off of memory. All of me. I love this tune, though. There's a part I'm not doing right. I was playing everything but the part that is awesome at the end right. I don't remember how it goes. I think I was playing the... Let's say... Oh, I was playing the Eric Clapton version. That's how this all started. I was like, Eric Clapton wanted a freaking Grammy for this? And I was like, I'm doing it. Doing it. You're going to do it? I'm doing it. Why is that not the right chord progression now? Your goodbyes, yes, they left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on without you? You took my heart, it once was the part, so why not take all of me? That'd be a cool way to do it. Why can't I find it? Because I want. Oh, Bublé. That's where I'm doing the Bublé version. No, I wasn't, because that's not the right chord progression either. What are we talking about? Well, just give me the chord. I just need the words, dude. It goes, you. I don't know, whatever. I don't remember how it goes now, but it's a killer tune, isn't it? I mean, basically, I had most of it down. It was good for the most part. Guys, give me a follow on TikTok. I'm live every day forever. This is day 1043 in a row, and I'm going to play you guys something of my own. Let's forget about playing covers, because covers are done. They've been done, right? So give me you just need a topic. Anybody have a topic for me? Topic for a song I can write for you? Anything. Pick a topic. Anything at all. Pick a topic and let's see what we could do with the beat seat here. long day, long winter coming. We're going to keep this guitar strumming, keep it running, keep the water running. Getting cold outside, you don't want the pipes to freeze. It's getting too much, too cold to breathe. It's like razor blades when you take an inhale. I don't know if you've ever experienced it before. Yeah, we're in an ice age. Keep talking about climate change. I think it's going the other way. We had an ice age once before. Yeah, we watched a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, it was about the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, and everyone was hiding below the surface where they could, 'cause you can't breathe outside, it's well below. Yeah, we can't tolerate it on a human level. Yeah, living in an ice age, yeah. Oh, yeah, living in an ice age, yeah. Living in an ice age. Living in an ice age. Living in an ice age. Peep my head out from below, wondering if I'm going to find a moment where I can breathe, where my lungs won't freeze. Yeah. Taking a chance now, but I gotta go, 'cause we're running out of food. 50 feet below, it's been frozen for a long time now. Yeah, all the politics, all the lies, everyone's trying to raise the money just so they can drag us down. It's all going down, down, down. We need to drill down below, find a place that we can stay warm when it gets down to the day. Yeah, we're gonna run away. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, no, 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 no. Ice age, yes, ice age. Living in an 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 ice age. age. Living in an ice age. The one lesson I took in my life was 6 classes for a half hour with a guy to teach me how to play that. That's it. Never learn anything else. Never learn how to read music. Don't learn no theory. I don't know what I play. No idea. But we've released 130 songs so far this year. How about that? And all of them are powerful moments.
So if you haven't yet, support the fam by picking up an album on iTunes or on any other music platform. Give me a follow here on TikTok. We're going to be doing this live every day on TikTok, just like we've been every day on YouTube for the last 1,043 days in a row. And Christine Seidman is friggin' awesome, guys. Make sure you subscribe over to her channel, too, on TikTok and as well on YouTube. When you're doing the tuber, when we're content creators, we all need support and love. Love is plentiful on the Renaissance Man Show. All you got to do is show up. We're here every day just sending love. Jeremy, how are you, my friend? I want to say hi to whoever's on with us right now. Court, how are you, Court? So good to see you. Give us a follow, Court. I'm live every single day for the rest of my life. I've been live for 1,043 days in a row for 2+ hours every day on YouTube. We create comedy in the moment, we play music in the moment, and we inspire people to find the greatest version of themselves. And you know what? We all have it within ourselves to be that, to get there. But the problem is the world around us is so thick with negativity right now. It's holding us all down. It's keeping us from being our greatest selves. So every night for 2+ hours on YouTube, on the Renaissance Man Show, we live in the light, we build positivity, we share love, and we're going to change the freaking world. The question is, do you want to be joining the family now or in 3 years when everybody else is doing it? And you're like, oh, I remember that one. I remember hearing about that show. 3 years later, dude, day 1,800 in a row, you decided to start showing up. What is going on? Oh, Court, I'm so happy you're here. It makes me very, very happy. And whenever we find anybody new, a new soul to bring into this family, it's important to me because I'm here to affect a positive change one person at a time. And today, Court, I hope that's you. At the end of it, we've got a few years left. Everybody, no matter how many years you think you got, if 100 years, it's still a few years. You got a few years yet, you got moments. That's what we get. And we create moments here on the show. In fact, Court, if you can, after I'm done, just so you know, I created 2 feature films this year, 2 comedies. One of them is called Batmark versus Supermark. It's a superhero comedy. It's freaking hilarious. And it's all live improvisation. The whole thing happened in the moment. We did it live on the show. And then the other one we did live on the show 2 weeks ago. It's called Three's Company. You guys remember the show? This is even better, though. I don't know if John Ritter, good. He did a good job. He did a good job. But, at the end of the day, our new version of, Three's Company situation, the Breakup Artist is what we've called ours. That one is an hour and 55 minutes of hilarity. Yeah, there's it's crazy how this happens. We're right now doing our 3rd feature film. It's called BB Poo Poo, the crypto of 2022. You want to know the crypto of 2022? Freaking BB Poo Poo. We already have it. It's minted. It's been purchased by everybody in the Renaissance Man fam. So it's almost out. You got to get on it, Court. You got to go out there and buy your BB Poo Poo. Because if you don't BB Poo Poo it, yeah, then there's none left and you got to worry about getting on the next train, which is pee-pee poo-poo. That one is going through the friggin' roof. When you're doing a pee-pee poo-poo situation after you had BB poo-poo in your Coinbase wallet, you're good, But if you can get in on pee-pee poo-poo at least, you got to make sure you're at least on the BB poo-poo or the pee-pee poo-poo situation. Because once you're there, yeah, you got money just rolling in. It's rolling in on you. And then the other thing is you have friends that are jealous of you because everywhere you go, you got pee-pee poo-poo. They're like, oh my goodness, I want pee-pee poo-poo. And you're like, just come over and take a whiff. It's all over. We have it stacked on the walls. We put it underneath the rugs. We want to make sure nobody gets our pee-pee poo-poo. I'm not keeping it in a Coinbase wallet. I got it in my house. Everywhere I go. Can you smell all that pee-pee poo-poo? We're killing it this year. Did you see it's up? Our stock's up. Yeah. I got it over there in the fridge too. My pee-pee poo-poo. And it's something that you're going to want to do. Okay. At the end of it though, remember beyond pee-pee poo-poo, the one to really keep your eye out 2023, Shibbity bibbity boo boo. The shibbity boo boo, that one's freaking fire. I think it was Mark Zuckerchooch who said that he sold his first. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't shibbity bibbity boo boo. That was Shick Shicky Choo Choo that Zuckerchooch got in on it for 20 minutes. He took the roller coaster, right? Zuckerchooch took the roller coaster. He made some serious dough. He bought his first supply of adrenochrome. He was doing it. He's out there. He's like, look, you know what? I'm going to go and get my first supply. I killed it on Shick Shickity Boo Boo. And when you do a Shick Shickity Boo Boo and you were the only one to make out, Elon Musk said that he didn't get on that train. He was like, it did well for 20 minutes. I didn't get on that train. but I was all in on BB Poo Poo. When Elon Musk is making plans to sell 10% of his stock of Tesla so he could buy BB Poo Poo, you're like late to the game, right? Like you should have been in on it. He's there. Elon Musk is like, I'm going to sell Tesla stock. You're like, you're going to sell Tesla stock? He's like, done. And we're like, what are you doing with all that money? BB Poo Poo. That's right. He's like, I'm all in on BB Poo Poo. Oh, thank you, Zuck. Like Musk. I like it when Musk gets behind things. It's the day that Musk came out on this is SNL. I don't know if you saw this episode. He came out and he's like, yeah, BB Poo Poo. And he did like a whole thing like he did for Doge, but he did it with BB Poo Poo. Freaking world went crazy. The freaking thing went from 0.0001 to 0.0001. Yeah, we got rid of a few zeros. It went up we made trillions, all of us. I'm a trillionaire. I bought a Coliseum so we could do the Renaissance Man show. We're doing it. When you're there doing a freaking Joel Osteen situation, and you're up there singing it though, and you're laughing it through. Just feels good. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, look, the power of the spirit comes through in this freaking show on a daily. You know what I mean? Like, I want to explain something to you. The importance of life is finding your moment. It's not being in a room. It's not being in a building to find it. It's not connecting in a room. It's not connecting in a building specific place that you were told you need to go. It's connecting to the spirit within your soul. You've got something within you, and that is the pathway to all eternal happiness. And everybody wants you to believe you're forced to, because you're born into it. It's an indoctrination that you have to do X, Y, and Z in order to get to elevate, in order to make it to the next level, to get to heaven, whatever you want to call it. You need to follow this one person from 2000, whatever the thought is. The reality is that spirit of that individual is in your soul. It's in you. It's not in a freaking building, because that was manufactured by man. What really happens is that spirit, that God particle that was in the man 2,000 years ago, that they've now forced you to believe that that's the only way. No, it's in each and every freaking one of us. We all have it in us. And if we don't connect with it and we give that power to something else that man created, you die and you do not connect with what you're supposed to. You can connect with both. Connect with that man, but you need to first find it within you. You have to find it within you. What is your reason for showing up? Why do you tick? And what are you meant to do with your time here? It's not just to show up and then go to sleep at night. You have to get up and make something happen with your life. And if it means doing something difficult, do it. Because at the end of it, you will have gratitude that you got through it. I've been here for 1,043 days in a row. I'm going to show up every day for the rest of my life. If one day this leads to something more, I'll have gratitude that I stuck with it. I didn't stick with it because I wanted that to happen. I stuck with it because this world is dying and I refuse to let it die. I've shown up for 1,043 days in a row for 2+ hours because this world needs something. They need a way to escape the lies, the narrative, the agenda, the division, everything that's totally wrong with the real world. The real world is what I'm telling you right now. We all have love in our hearts to find and share. The question is, are you going to let them continue to suppress it? And you're going to keep believing all the crap they're shoveling your way? I refuse to listen to any of the lies. That's why I shut the TV off on December 31st, 2018. And I've been here with you since. This is the Truth Network. Truth in light and love. And I really hope, Court, that you'll head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe over there and join our family, which is live every night at 10 o'clock. I've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes now. And that's every night. We do 2 hours plus. But the show is one thing that is very interesting. It's the moment taking place. There's no script. There's never been a script for this show. I've released 130 songs this year, all written this year. I started the year by saying I'm going to write 169 songs and release 13 albums. We are 10 albums into that, and every one of the 130 songs released is so good, guys. like I go back and listen and I'm like, I can't believe this moment took place. And that it was live. There was no song. There was no lyrics. And those lyrics, oh my god. And every song, I'm like, oh my goodness, those lyrics. Our society crumbling in a song. You could mandate this. Bam. Stop the hate. This song right here is straight fire. It's our intro to every single night for the rest of my life because we need to stop the hate. Yeah, let's stop the hate. You got to keep it anyone else. Oh. You just stop the hate, yeah. Oh, this song gets me going every show, guys. Well, I'm getting ready for the show. Miyagi didn't get him. I'm freaking dancing to this. I'm getting amped up with Zabrosk. Me and Zabrowski. Wait till it breaks down. The breakdown is when we do our intro every night. I'm going to do a little intro for the fam over here on TikTok. So they know how we roll, right? Renaissance Man Show, day 1043 in a row. The show that never ends and just gets better every friggin' day. Woo! This is how we intro every day, Court, just so you know. What is going on, friends and fam? It's freaking Monday night now into Tuesday, day 1043 in a row, Renaissance Man Show. We're getting into it like we do every single day, fam. So make sure you subscribe, you ding that bell, and grab some freaking popcorn. We're gonna be into it tonight.
I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah. I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. You guys ready? Here we go. Till you meet us one day.
Let's hear it.
Oh, no. Time to stop the hate. Oh yeah, time to stop the hate. Yeah.
I can get down to this at a club, man. I'd be getting down at this at a club. I'd be doing a freaking Charlie D'Amelio. Doing a freaking like rubber band situation. You gotta stop the freaking hate.
Let's stop the hate. Yeah. It might be late. Let's stop the hate.
It might be late. Let's stop the hate. You know, like it could very well be too late. I don't think so. I think that I am here at the right time. I'm here when we need this because I don't think I'd be doing this if it was too late. I don't think that my spirit would be pushing me forward every day. I'm pretty sure it would say, just freaking enjoy the rest of your days, dude, because it's almost over. Instead, it's the complete opposite. It's like every day we have so much content to drop, and every night we create more content. And we write new songs about society, about truth, about life, about love, about us coming together, not dividing. And I'm like, no, this is what the world needs, and they're going to keep shutting it down. Court never heard about this show because they will never let anybody know about this show. This is on you. This is on us. The only way we do what is going to happen is when we do what's going to happen. It's not going to happen because a program, a platform is like, you know what? We need a positivity platform. We need a guy who writes songs in the moment and a guy who creates comedy in the moment. Yeah, we need that. No, they need more negativity, more hate, more division. That's the agenda. I don't fit the agenda. So we need either a new platform that appreciates what we do, or we need to blow it out of the water ourselves as a family. And so I'll keep dropping material. I'll keep making feature films for you. Tomorrow night we have that comedy song that was ridiculous. Actually, Court, if you get a chance, you may want to go over to see the show from earlier because the raps, well, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Join us in the chat. Every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do a mini movie. It's either a comedy or a song that I created a couple days or weeks before, and I save them on my phone, and eventually I drop stuff. But every night we have something except for tonight. Tomorrow night at 9. Woo! It's the craziest rap song I've ever written. It's a comedy, like I'm a celebrity impressionist, so like Richard Dreyfuss, Bill Murray, Christopher Walken. We did them all. I think we did a lot of people.
Wow, you come down and do it.
Have a good time. Of course you have a good time. We're going to go home. Well, listen, we're going to do it. We're going to have, what were you talking about over there? So of course we're gonna do it. We're gonna with Big League at Palatia. She told me to come down and to share the goodness. She's like, oh yeah, no, Big League. Huh? What happened? My Aunt Judy told me I should go to the Oval and take a nap. We do both sides of the coin there, you know. But yeah, when you do any voice in the world, you know, it's kind of like, what are we doing next, right? Like, what's the story here? Every once in a while, you'll just be like, oh, I think I saw freaking Al Pacino. And he's like, whoa, gonna go outside with my friends, have a good time. Al Pacino, I got my Beverly D'Angelo as my wife for a little while. Before I was Pacino, I had Beverly D'Angelo. That's when I did Godfather. He's a freaking Godfather.
Okay, I did Scarface too, mate. Okay. Hermione, you should have told him you was a horse. They would have let you in.
You do a Tony Montana situation right after you do like a freaking, you know, Christopher Walken, Al Pacino. It's a good thing, you know, like that's when people are like, yay, you know. You never know what's going to happen here on the Renaissance Man Show. That's why we show up. That's what I was going to say above all, Court. This show is the moment happening, so it is the unexpected. And so when some people go to a platform because they're like, oh, I want to go and listen to music, or I want to go listen to comedy, or I want to listen to inspiration, or I want to listen to positivity. What's cool about my show is all of it is in one. So you could tune in and we're doing this. You could tune in and we're doing a song. You could tune in and we're doing comedy. We're tuning in, we're inspiring people. Tune in, we're being positive the whole time. So the key is it's the unexpected. I don't even know what's going to happen on a daily basis. We get up here and we go and we make some magic happen. Oh, thank you. The Scarface thing used to be one of my favorites. I used to love doing Scarface. You know what I'm realizing here, because I use my green screen background. I'm pretty sure I could put like a different background in here. Maybe not. I think I could put a background though, like with my green screen, and actually like use the picture of my background here. We'll try that next time. But I'm very happy that we met Court tonight. Christine Seidman's one of my mods on both platforms, and Christine's awesome. She takes awesome photos, and occasionally she uses my songs on her photos, which I freaking love. I'll be like, I'm all of a sudden flipping through TikTok and all of these awesome photos. I'm looking, oh, and then I hear, you know, I'm Almost Home comes on or something, which by the way, just every 4 hours for the next month, my song Almost Home is being played on NewYorkRadioLive.com. And we heard it last night together, which was kind of cool, you know? Yeah, Court, it's so nice to meet you. And I think once you have a chance to meet, and we're kind of lagging on YouTube at this point, but once you have a chance to meet the family members on YouTube too, it's just such a loving space. And it's because that's the way I've always hoped it would be. We joke we've, you know, created so many comedy shows in this show. I've done 2 feature films, but it's comedy shows. We could do 40 feature films on this show because I've done all these different comedy shows where we could put them all together into movies like we've done with Batmark versus Supermark and we did with Three's Company. But we continue to come up with crazy, crazy comedies. And man, it's nuts. The newest thing is like this crypto stuff I'm on with the BB poo poo pee pee poo poo stuff. What? Then of course you got like Batmark versus Supermark, Spidermark,
Back to the Future, Mark, the fact that I'm from the year 2769, like I've been everybody in time, people still have a hard time understanding that one. When I traveled the globe as Ferdinand Magellan, and I did it as Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And, even when I did, I'm here as, when you're Marktoven, you know what I mean? Like, you do it. You're doing it as Marktoven. And, the biggest one that I still take credit for, even though they stole it from me, they gave you the Mandela situation, is the time that I did the Emancipation Proclamation of 1863 as Abraham Mark Lincoln. That one was a big one. And when you do that, and you're out there at a high level doing Abraham Mark Lincoln stuff, and you're like, oh, I'm stopping, we're putting the war to an end, and I'm going to stop slavery. I did it, and then they're like, we'll take it away from him and give it to Abraham. We're going to go biblical on it. All right. Like you did when I was Marxist. I get it. Climbing up the friggin' Sinai. You're like, I'm up there. Mount Sinai style. I'm doing it. When you get God and he's like, we need you to make a couple of friggin' tablets. I'm burning bushing it, right? I'm there. I'm doing a burning bush situation. And he's like, grab those couple rocks over there and those couple slabs I laid out for you, and you get to work. I'm like, what do you need me to do, God? He's like, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. And I start doing, he goes, no, in Aramaic. In Aramaic? What are we talking about? The word thou in Aramaic is 74 letters. I'm like, I said just the top part of the T. What the freaking heck? I came out of like Zeus, my body. I was like, Urgh! I come down that hill with the second pair of tablets because I broke the first pair. I walked down the freaking hill. I tripped, broke the tablets. I come up there. I'm like, God, can't you do a little and just put them back together for me? Mend them? He goes, no, you got to go and cut some new slabs. You got to cut it with like that rock. I cut it with a rock. He's like, yeah, it's really sharp. The frig, right? I make these two tablets. I come down the hill, right? I'm there doing it. And they're like, we decided to, worship this golden calf instead. Excuse me? I just got freaking 4 tablets, because I dropped the first 2 on the way back down. God's like, you need to get people to hear these commandments. All right? Okay, Marxist, tell us what you got. What are we doing? Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's life. Thou shalt not murder your brothers, whatever. You know what I mean? And I did it. And then they were like, we hear you, Marxists. We'll throw, we just still want to worship this calf. I freaking, jacked out, dude, after doing the for 7 years. I freaking broke that calf into so many pieces. They were crying all night. I said, you freaking read those 10 commandments in Aramaic that I went on for freaking 7 years in order to bring those to you. And you memorize them. All right. You memorize what the Lord asked you to memorize. Okay. Marxist situation. But when I was there and I'm like parting the Red Sea, and they're like, oh, we need you, Marxists. We need you to be with our people and to lead the way into the desert for 40 years. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. You put that on Marxists, I'm in. Parting the freaking Red Sea. We walk through that, right? The water crashes back together. Oh my goodness, Marxists, what would we have done without you? I don't know. But you're lucky you had me. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? You don't have a Marxist situation going on. The freaking historical, documents were changed by Mandela effect. Yeah, they used to say Marxist. And it says mine, look, Moses, everybody's been learning that one for a few years, but like, whatever. Like if you start looking close, there's some residue. Like you just need to look around and be like, oh, where's that residue? Oh yeah, look, here's the residue of Marxists. The true, leader of the Jewish, we were the movement at the time. I broke that sea, split it in half, Red Sea in it. Yeah, we'll call him Moses. Whatever, that bothered me. That really bothered me, And then again, when you start getting a little bit closer to the surface, some of the other things start to hurt. Michelangelo when you're doing the Sistine Chapel and they freaking steal that from you. You know, like, what are we doing? I'm Sistine Chapel in it? God? No, we're going to just take that from you. We need to go again like biblical. We're going to go with Michelangelo. Excuse me. Michelangelo does the work. You steal it from Michelangelo, you give it to Michelangelo. What are we talking about? What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne. I was Michelangelo. She goes, no, Michelangelo was great. No, Joanne, there was no Michelangelo. It's always Michelangelo. Leonardo da Vinci. Mona Lisaing it. You know, I'm there. That was probably the best work I've ever done in my life. Mona Lisa. And then they came out with freaking, Mona Lisa smile. That was a bad move. You don't have me do Mona Lisa, Leonardo da Vinci situation, and then you steal it and go, oh, we're going to do a Mona Lisa smiles. Are you kidding me? You were great in My Cousin Vinny. Let's leave it there, okay? What are we talking about over here? I'm done with that one. Okay, Marissa Tomei? No, I'm sorry. We're not doing that one with a Mona Lisa smile. We should have been doing it as like a Mona Lisa, Leonardo da Vinci situation. Tyler, how are you, my friend? This is a live comedy improvisation show. It's live songwriting and live inspiration and positivity, basically for 1,043 days in a row. Literally been here for 2+ hours every day for 1,043 days. They've kept the show pretty much in a dark hole because what we do here is we try to bring people into the light, try to get people to feel the positivity of a world that exists. Right now, they want us all to believe that we hate each other, that we're all, enemies, and that's a friggin' lie. I've been showing up every day for 1,043 days in a row for every soul on this planet. And if you didn't know I was here, I was still sending love at you. Like, if you go back and put on any show for the last 1,043 days in a row, you're going to see nothing but pure positivity and positive energy just through the roof. Because I show up every day trying to one-up myself. And this year I've released 2 feature films, 2 full comedy feature films, Supermark versus Batmark. It's a superhero stand-up comedy film. It's freaking mental. Because it's me on screen with this green screen with 4 versions of me on screen together doing Batmark versus Supermark. I got all the freaking characters and everything. And then we just released this past Friday my second feature film this year, which is called Three's Company, The Breakup Artist. I'm there breaking them up. Like, hold on a minute. I'm here trying to get a little conversation going. You guys are going to be rude to me. You're doing a little bonfire luau situation. You got a champagne. You're drinking it. You didn't bring any champagne for me. I'm here. It's a beautiful night. You guys mind if I snuggle up a little next to you? It's just I'm getting cold, I'll just snuggle up against your wife. Okay, that'll be cool, right? And then you just sit there, stoke the fire. In fact, why don't you go and get some more firewood? You're kind of being annoying right now. Go get firewood. I'll hang out with your wife. I'll keep her company. What are we doing, right? So basically that's what we do is we create silly comedy in the moment. And there is no script. There's never been a script. It's just been 1,043 days of the moment happening. And it's so much. Guys, 130 songs on iTunes. I've written 130 songs this year live on the show on my invention, the Beat Seat. It's the first drum you can play with your hands and feet at the same time. I patented it. And then I play music on my guitars every night. We write music on this instrument. If you type Mark Pires in on iTunes, on Spotify, there's 130 songs all written live in the moment here. So please check that out when you have a chance, and share it. The words, every word that I sang this year was in the moment. There was no script. There was no song. Just remember that while you're listening. Literally, there was no song. And now there are 130. And we still have to write 39 songs. So if you join us over on YouTube, every night we write these songs. I'm going to be now here a lot on TikTok as well. So let's build this freaking platform out, right? Spread the word, guys. Send and love your way. I'm going to wrap up this show. It's 1:25 in the morning. We've been live for 2 hours, 35 minutes. And I think it's about time that I get some rest for tomorrow for day 1,044 in a row when we freaking do it all over again, right? That's what I'm talking about. We're doing it all over again.
look, man, I have so much fun in this show. 9 p.m. tomorrow night, we have a premiere. If you guys want to join us, over to YouTube, just type in Mark Pires Renaissance Man, the show that's been live, the longest long-form streaming show on the planet. I'm pretty sure. Oh, thank you, Tom. I appreciate you, brother. Throw the question out my way. Yeah, so longest running long-form show on the planet, 2+ hours every day for 1,043 days in a row, and all in the moment without a script. I got to put a new string on it tomorrow. How many times have I broken my E string in the last month and a half, right, guys? It's insane. So YouTube it, guys. If you have not yet, we're live every single day on YouTube for 1,043 days in a row. Starts at 10 o'clock, 10:30 every night. There's a premiere every night at 9 o'clock. And we release stuff every day. There's at least one piece of content daily. And if you get in there with us, you're going to have a great time. Bestie, how you doing? Good to see you. And Fifalo, how's it going? Good to see you. So typically what I would do is write songs for you. It's 1:30 in the morning right now. I think what I'm going to do is get some rest because tomorrow I got to sell some real estate. Let me take this out. But I would say to join me tomorrow. I'll be live multiple times tomorrow, just like I was today. And what I'm going to do is keep pouring positivity out at you guys because the world is not the way they keep telling you it is. And everybody here on the Renaissance Man Show knows that, you know. But everybody here on TikTok, just so you know, this is the first time I've ever been on with you. I'm just live for the second time ever with you. I haven't been able to go live until I've reached enough followers, which is a thing that TikTok does. But now that I am there, I will be live every day forever with you guys, just sending you a lot of really, really great energy and reminding you that you have something amazing within you that you just haven't found yet. And maybe you have. And if you did, please share it with the world because this world needs an electricity right now. We need a positivity that just does not exist out there, but it does right here on this show. This, going back to the whole concept of my name being a part of everything and being everybody that's ever existed. Abraham Mark Lincoln, John Mark Gerald Kennedy. Ask not what your country does for you, what you can do for your country. We did it. You know what I mean? We did it. But the bottom line is this. We're running out of time, guys. We're running out of time. And if you continue to go down the rabbit hole of hate, you're going to be lost when it's all over. Right now, you got to find a way to your own peace and personal happiness. Life is not about pleasing the ones around you. It's about finding a way to be level and finding a way to smile when things are not going your way and to always get up and fight. Don't let the man push you down. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do anything. Remember that everything is possible. Don't forget my entire video on YouTube on impossible. The word impossible does not exist. It's a word that is missing a space and an apostrophe. That word is I'm possible. And when you see anything in life, if you look at it with the perspective of that is possible. It's screaming at me, I'm possible. You freaking are going to do it. You could learn how to play music and sing songs and get it done in 6 months instead of a year when you said you're going to do it. You could write 130 songs live on the show in a year when you said you're going to write 169 and release 13 albums in a year. And we're 10 albums in, 130 songs in, and no matter what song you listen to this year that's been released, it's going to freaking grab you and you're going to be like, this song could be something. They're all there, guys. Just type my name in 130. Nobody else has done this year. Nobody else has ever done what I'm doing. And I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to continue to work at this level and create at this level. This is constant content creation, and every single piece of content is fire. I had my buddy yesterday, he said, it's more about quality than quantity. I said, but what happens when you have quality and quantity? I got songs, comedy, and inspiration every single day for hours on end, and every second you could clip. What am I supposed to do? Not drop it because quantity? No, I'm sorry. I'm dropping every freaking thing. It's all got to be released. That's why I leave these messages, whether 0 people are watching me or 1 million. This needs to be heard, and one day all of these messages will be unfolded for the world. The 1,700 messages on YouTube. There's 1,700 videos on YouTube of straight fire. Comedy, live, music, songwriting, and inspiration every day. And now, look, guys, this thing's going to a whole new level now. We just finished film number 2. That Three's Company movie is freaking hilarious. And I don't know if you noticed, we got some views on that one. Like, we've been in a hole, we don't get views when I put stuff out. That one got views. Let me see where it's at, but I'm like, good. It's a funny freaking movie, and I did it all in the moment. Let's see, 6,100 views or something like that in the first 5 days. That's pretty solid. That is really, really solid. 6,100 views, 3.6K likes. So about half the people liked it. Usually people... it's hard to get everybody to like things, but that's a solid. We need more comments, but besides that, we got a lot of views and a lot of likes, which is very, very good. Okay. But here's the thing. And 13 likes on Facebook, on Zuckerchooch book. I'm a 13 guy. I like that. But this should be 600,000 views. We should have 6 million views on Three's Company, The Breakup Artist. It's silly, funny. It's funny. It's clean comedy in 2021. No swearing in any of my stuff. 6.2K views. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad, guys. I'm happy to see that. There is literally 1.7K videos. That's what I'm looking at here. I have 1,700 videos. And I got a challenge here with everybody. I'm like, look, find me a bad one. Go through the 1,700 videos. Please spend a little time and find me a bad video I've put out. Find me a bad song. Find me a bad piece of comedy. Find me a bad anything and say, you know what? This is not good, Mark. Why did you release this one in the 1,700? I think there are 3 pieces of content that you may find that I wasn't totally in love with. 3 out of 1,700. Everything else I loved. I can go back and play anything and I laugh. Or I love it. The music. When you live in the moment and it moves you, that is what you're aiming for. Again, I hope it moves you guys. But when I write these things and when I do the comedy and everything, I'm hoping it will move me. I'm hoping it will make me feel great when everything around me is trying to make me feel like crap. Right? Isn't it true? Everything around us is trying to make us feel like crap. So if we show up here together and we live in the light together and we create together in this moment that we're ticking through one by one by one, if we live there, it's a wrap. Nothing can stop us then. So, fam and friends, I appreciate you. And I'm going to have to wrap this up. Host invited me. Go on. Let me see. I'll say hi real quick. So we're going on live with somebody here, guys. I know now it's 2 hours and 45 minutes into the show. Hey, how are you? Versace, how you doing? Did I lose you? She looks frozen. I think she's frozen, unfortunately. Versace, how are you? I can't hear you for some reason. Hold on, let me see if I can bring up the volume. Can you hear me? That's weird. Oh, you know what? I got to take this off. 1 second, sorry. This happened yesterday too. I can't hear when I have the microphone plugged in. How you doing? I'm sorry, can you say it again? It's hard for me to hear you. Oh, my whole setup here? I got a green screen setup. So if you go to YouTube right now, I've been live for 1,043 days in a row. And I do crazy. Crazy, right? And it's not just like 15 minutes. I do 2+ hours every day for 1,043 days. The reason is pretty simple, though. The world is dying, and the negativity of the world is like really killing. It's hard to live in a world of negativity. So I was forced into action. I think the show started on New Year's Eve 2018, and I've been live every day since. And we write songs live in the moment. We create comedy live in the moment, and we try to inspire people to find the greatest version of themselves. And you know, I show up every day because if one thing I'm trying to prove to people that don't give up. Like if I could prove one thing, that showing up every day for 1,043 days in a row, when literally the world doesn't know you exist, can show you one thing, that anything is possible, and that do what makes you happy. Don't like, you know, I always said, like, if you could make the impact, that's one thing. But if the impact is to find personal happiness, then you've done it. Lost her. But that's the bottom line, guys. I'm going to close this off here and wrap this puppy up. Christine Seidman, you rock. Thank you so much for doing a mod situation for me over on the TikTok channel. Let's close that puppy up. We had a few people watch. 545 viewers, guys, in that. How many minutes was that? Some new followers and some other things. So that's pretty cool stuff. So I wanted to just say that this is going to be a new thing, bringing in the people from TikTok, because this is where I think the platform, we're going to probably grow because of TikTok more than we'll grow ever on YouTube. You know, no matter how hard any of us work, I think that we're going to grow quicker on TikTok. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited about that. Just to be able to reach new people, bring them into this family and let them know, just like we just met with Court. Maybe she'll join us and we'll be able to see her here in the chat as well. But this is what it's about, reaching new people however we need to and bring them into the fold. You know, let them know what we're doing. I'm trying to get away from the negativity and bring some positivity to this world, you know? Oh, famine friends, 2 hours, 48 minutes in. We did it again, huh? Just like we do every single night. Guys, don't forget I have NFTs now. First series NFTs. This is a thing, you know. There's, right now you can get them for $10. $10 for an NFT. It's more of a collectible that you get to say, I donated to the show and I got something, a piece of the show. If this thing crashes to birds and NFTs are nothing, you just donate it to the show and you have a little piece of the show. If they blow up and a first series of the Renaissance Man show is in your possession and nobody else can get them because they've all sold out, and now the only thing are the new NFTs that I'm putting out, but you have the very first series. Just think about that for a second. Just think about the value. Go look into NFTs and just keep in mind that I made them $10 for this family. And I made enough where you can buy enough where you can save them, and I firmly believe they're going to be worth a lot of money, guys. And all you have to do is stock up on them now. Like, I keep thinking Sig's going to buy a ton of them because he's smart. He always sees the potential of an investment. And I'm like, if I can't buy my own, but I was like, I like to just keep like 100. You know what I mean? And just buy 100 of them and just keep them, because I'm showing up every day for the rest of my life. And if you believe in the show and you believe that other people are going to be impacted by it and they're going to want to be inspired, show up, donate, whatever, buy merch or whatever it is that people do. If you think that that's going to happen for this show and you're the one who buys the first NFT, just remember, follow the freaking money. I wish I followed it on Bitcoin. I'm going to try to find this link for you. Open Seas. Here it is, the NFT collection. Just so you guys can see what I've done here. Right now, they're still fully available. So I would say, go over there. I didn't know how it worked at the beginning, but now I've made them all $10 each. So you can head over there and enjoy them. See what we did. BB poo poo pee pee poopy and shibbity shibbity boo boo. I think I have to do shick shicky poo poo too. That one has to go up there. Shick shickity boo boo. That one has to go up there. That's the one where Zucker Chooch got his A-Chrome supply stocked up, you know? He's like, I gotta do it. I'm a Zucker bot. We know. Right, guys? Zucker botting it. Oh, fam and friends. So, Bernard, my friend, good to see you. So good to see you. Christine Sideman, you rock. Thank you for all your help on TikTok tonight. And Greta, the other one. Margaret Jones and MJ, you guys are amazing. I'm going to take a guess that Juniper Berries is kicking it with us. I'm just guessing, taking a guess, hoping that I'm right. And if I'm not, it's still okay because Juniper does her best to be here whenever she can. It's late, too. I don't expect anybody to be with us at this point. I'm out of my mind. How am I even with us? What are we doing right now? Mark, are you still with us right now? What are we doing? Biggity boo. Taking a naparoo right here like Sleep Sofa Joe. That's what happens, you know, when you get a sleepy poopy pants in the Oval. And it's 6:30 in the afternoon. It's nap time. Just had his, you know, Bluebird special situation. Taking a naparoo. Waking it up tomorrow. It's unfortunate. Oh, fam and friends, until tomorrow when we do it all over again. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Got to go away. Yeah. See you tomorrow, fam. Have a great night. Oh, yes. 9 p.m. premiere tomorrow night. Don't miss it.